Okay, Sadhish as a child was really mischievous. He was always running around the house, he had a lot of energy, and he was the kid that would come back from the playground with sand in his hair.
Mischievous.
Sadhish was one of the sweetest boy that we all grew up with. He's just got this very soft side.
I got chokeslammed by him before during our young times.
And sometimes things get more serious. He punched me once and I got a minor heart attack.
Like to run around, pull the things down. I'm very naughty.
He was younger, he was very hyperactive, and he's cute and naughty boy.
Durga is the 8th grandchild in the family, and this is how she looked when she was like really young. She's got this very chubby tomato cheeks, and she was very cute when she was young.
She was very quiet, and but she loves to sing. So I remember a lot of her singing, and there was this particular song, Nila Kaigirathu, which I cannot sing, but even in car rides and everything, she'll always be humming at the back, and I would try to follow her.
We both suck our thumbs when we were kids, but for me it was I would suck at my thumb and also play with her hair. After her hair got shaved, I didn't know, so I just went to touch what happened, cannot sleep. Yeah, so
so she will always discipline me. She'll be like, no Tila, you're not supposed to do that, no, you're not supposed to do that. But yeah, but she's still very caring. She looks after us.
Yeah, when she was very young, all I know, she was very obedient, and I always picture her standing behind someone's leg, like hiding. She's like very small at that point in time, so she'll always be holding either one of my grandma or my aunts, and she'll always be just beside them.
She's a Musa when she was young, run around without shirt, and each time when she wants to go to the toilet, she always hide behind the door.
Okay, she's a little angel for us, especially going around shouting, screaming, always seek attention and all that.
Durga is a lucky girl. I mean, ever since she born, she bring a lot of luck. I do for her a lot of things. She's very quiet, need a lot of attention. Then everything you have to tell her, then she will stubborn. At times, she will not follow.
Everything we have to guide her. Even her assessment, we have to do for her. She will sit and tell what to do, and she'll just shake her leg. But slowly as she was growing up, totally changed. She's not interested in dressing up. Just go to poly, as what he say, as when she went to France and came back. She was totally changed and totally focused on education, studies.
We heard from Sadhish's mom that he was going out with a girl named Durga, who was able to make Sadhish a much better person. He seemed very different, like a lot more well-mannered when he was around Durga.
I know her since I was a kid, so I only know from what I can remember, I know she was very noisy at home lah. But then now she like very quiet. I don't know why.
Must be Sadhish.
Must be Sadhish.
Because my mom was looking for girls for Sadhish to meet, and then she showed me a photo of Durga, and I was like, wow, what a pretty girl. And she was very like calm, in Tamil like sadhu, she was like had pottu and looked so good and homely. She was a very soft-spoken, very quiet, very well-mannered girl. But there was once when I actually went to her house, and like Shani said, oh my god, that was a different side of Durga altogether. She was noisy, and she was yelling at her dad and talking to us, and I was like, wow.
We already know there was someone in the picture, we just had no idea who she was. And then he was texting her, and then I started to ask him like, who is that girl? Because we all saw a side of Sadhish that we've never seen before.
I find her to be very quiet, very calm, like a girl next door, super gentle, very lovely, very sweet, very calm, and a very good person.
It's really impressed me a lot that that is what I want a daughter-in-law like that. Then I was so eager to see her in person. So I saw her in the temple. The first impression when I see her personally, oh my god, thanks God for giving me such a lovely daughter-in-law.
I met her at the temple, and she was quiet and good looking and nice. So I love that he met my son. I like him.
So basically I received a call from my aunt. It's like way past the normal time where she calls me. Just like, hey Rishi, I need you to do something. So we found a mom plan for Durga, and can you cross-check whether he's okay? He passed the Intel test. So that's when my auntie was like quite happy to like move on and everything.
I think once after he has passed the Intel test from Richie, that's when she actually made the announcement, and she wanted us to meet him as cousins.
Friendly.
It's friendly. First impression was like really good, so we were like, okay, pass, welcome to the family.
Very quiet.
Oh yeah, actually yeah, I would agree with the initial stage. He was very quiet, so we were like, oh okay, quiet, okay, cool.
Later his horns grow.
I think we found like a lot of common ground. We're both Manchester United fans, so I know his judgment is unerring.
Sadhish really made the effort. He was very kind, very genuine. He really, made the effort to make me feel comfortable.
I remember like peeking at her phone, and there was this, she saved the person's contact as like a baseball. And she said, okay, you cannot tell anybody about it, okay? We actually couldn't tell who he was because we haven't seen a picture yet. So he came in like a paria pass style, yeah.
Oh, I'm the one who matchmakes Sadhish. I'm the one who chose for her even her groom. She couldn't choose herself. She said, you go and choose, go ahead. I know that he's really caring. He's taking care of Durga. He's already fated. He's for her. And I know he will take care of her.
But the most important thing is he likes her a lot, so they can get along. Like.
I think they complement each other really well. From my impression, I feel Sadhish is the wilder one. Durga like sort of reins him in when he's getting too wild. Sadhish has his strengths and he lends to Durga as well, and I'm sure they make a wonderful couple.
They bring the best out of each other.
Which is what I think strengthens the relationship. Durga is very good in kind of reining him in and grounding him and leading him towards the path of success, which I think works for both of them as a couple.
Both of them are completely different to each other. The opposite attracts. So as far as I know, they make a lovely pair.
I find them very sweet as a couple, and I find that Sadhish and I found a perfect match for him.
Aww. Made for each other, and they're an handsome couple.
I like both of them to live longer and give each other and live long lives.
It's a very good mix, because I think Durga has been very homely, always doesn't like to go out, that kind of thing. Sadhish likes to explore and everything. So it's sort of like they're pulling each other like from both extremes. They're coming into like a bit of a middle point.
They always are making fun of each other.
Yeah.
And they're really just making everyone laugh. It's always, oh, look at Durga, ha ha ha, what's she doing this for? And she does the same to him. It's really funny. But I guess that's how they are as a couple. They're really passionate. They're really great together. Yeah.
And I can see that Durga always laugh at his messages. She always screenshot and say, look at him lah. He's always look at him lah. And he's so funny. I will laugh at his joke and she will get irritated by his joke. But I find them very cute.
Yeah, they are a cute couple. Definitely.
Durga actually jatuh. Okay, yeah, that part is definite. Okay, I think she definitely fall in love with him. Sadhish, I think she compliment Durga very well, because Durga, like what we say, when young she went to a bus conductor and asked for change, putting $2 note inside. So she was that naive. I think she's still not street smart. Sadhish really filled in that portion of her life. So we feel very safe now that Durga is in Sadhish. So I think they're a great couple. Yeah.
There was this one time that I followed them to do 108 rounds. Aka always does it every Monday, and I was just following. And so they were walking in front and I was walking behind, and you could just see their like dynamics, their couple dynamics. Like they would split and then they would go back to each other, split and then go back to each other. And it was just so interesting to watch them because I was just following behind.
I like the way that they, in a short period of time, they understood each other very well. They really spent time, they get to know each other's families very well.
You usually see like the little small gestures that they share with each other, and it's really quite comforting to know that my Aka found someone and he seems like a very nice guy and they love each other, so that's very important.
I think they will be a very good couple, and they will lead a very good life.
We just want to wish Sadhish and Durga a very blissful, happy married life.
Yeah, what he said. There will be ups and downs, but if you guys stand with each other, you all can overcome anything.
Communicate with each other and compromise. There will be things that will irk you. There will be things that would not, sit well with the both of you. But the only way to overcome such things is to talk about it openly. No matter how stupid it might sound, or no matter how embarrassing it might be, that open communication is what gets things sorted.
I wish them a lifetime of love and happiness.
Never go to bed angry, no matter how tough the situation or how they might be. Just never go to bed angry.
I believe Durga will be doing all the communication, and obviously Sadhish has to do all the compromises. And I wish them a blissful journey ahead.
All the delights and happiness come your way, and have an amazing wedding life and cheerful life.
For my own personal experience, yes dear is always the magic words.
For me, it's wishing you both happy life, and hope to see Sadhish more in temple soon.
Bless them.
Live together
happily
and long life.
சொல்லப்போனால் ரெண்டு பேரும் ஒரு குறை எல்லாமே விட்டு கொடுத்து நல்லபடியாக வாழ்ந்து எனக்கு ஒரு சந்தோஷத்தை கொடுக்கணும். அது போதும் எனக்கு. நல்லா இருந்தால் அதுவே போதும்.
அவங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் என்னைக்குமே சந்தோஷமா இருக்கணும். எங்களோட blessing எப்போதும் அவங்களுக்கு இருக்கும்.
Yeah, so we wish you both the very best. Marriage is challenging. It's challenging. It's interesting. It's also very fulfilling and fun. Just make sure you guys always put each other's interests at the close to your heart.
Hope that you will always remember what you love about each other, and when times get hard, that you just remember why you chose the other person, and always know in your heart that you will always have this person no matter what.
Wish them happiness forever ever. I think if the happiness and this vibe just keep going on, it'll be a very good couple to see.
Grow old together, keep loving one another, and all the very, very best.
All the best for the future.
If any of my family is like going to be a good
yeah,
mother-in-law,
she's the perfect
it's her.
role model.
Yeah, so I think there's not going to be any issues. So I really just hope everything is like smooth and it goes properly.
I wish them all the best to have best in their life and enjoy together, bad health and long life.
Good health, love each other, hug each other, whether it's good or bad. Let it be.